LO7, convertible securities, and these are securities that allow people to change from like a convertible bond to common stock, or from preferred stock to common stock. Why? Because common stock can go up in value and have great capital gain, whereas these convertible securities, by their construction, are more protected, they have lower risk, but therefore lower return. However, one of the enticements that one might give to these people to buy these convertible securities will let you convert to common, preserve a little bit of upside if the stock goes through the roof. This is called a conversion option, and again is typically found in a convertible bond or a convertible preferred stock. Not all bonds are convertible, and not all preferred stock is convertible, but I would say more preferred stock is convertible than bonds. For Xilinx, since they have convertible securities, this shows what they have for their convertible notes. And they disclosed that the company in 2015 had $600 million in principal for convertible notes, and they're convertible into shares at a rate of 33.7391 shares per 1,000 of principal amount. This discloses the amount that were convertible and what are the terms under that conversion. What has to happen that enables the bondholder to do so. Convertible, the financial effects is as follows. If we had a security like preferred or a convertible bond, then we would have the following. First, no cash changes. So there is no cash changing hands, so there is no entry in the cash column of the template. But what you have done is you've eliminated a certain security, like a bond or like preferred stock. So there's a negative in those two accounts, one being a liability and the other being an equity. So whatever it is, you would do a negative to get rid of it. And then you would post it as if we issued stock. Same kind of thing we did before. For the value of that particular item, we would convert at par value, and the excess goes to additional paid-in capital. Look at an example using the Xilinx as an example. If the bondholders traded in their $600 million of bonds and in exchange got the shares that were as stated in the conversion ratio, it would be recorded as follows. Negative $600 million in the bond payable, plus $202 million in this case in the common stock account, and the excess, which is $599,798, would be additional paid-in capital. And that's because the par value of the stock is so low. It's at a penny. 202 is 1 penny times the 20,243,460 amount of shares given up in exchange for the bonds. This is a very tricky little piece right here. The 600 is easy, you got rid of the bonds. But here, the first part, common stock, is at par, and all the rest goes into additional paid-in capital, just like the original issuance of stock, and just like if we sold stock to an outsider.